Everyone stand up and welcome to the stage, Celeste Rains Turk.
So I'm actually going to take you guys back to a time in my life, so don't be scared. It's literally just me. Bringing you to this point in my life that was really difficult. So I am so done. I'm so tired of this. I'm so tired of feeling this way. I am so tired of all of this. I'm so done with feeling this sad. I mean, I don't even understand it. I'm this ambitious, lively, outgoing person, and yet I still feel this bad. How is this even possible? And I don't even get it. How is it that rooted in the intense pain that I already have is an even deeper pain? I am so tired of being afraid of myself. I'm just so done with this. Standing in my shower, I hung my head down. I plugged the drain, and I watched the water fall slowly and effortlessly to fill the tub. And with thoughts of suicide and fantasies of death running through my head constantly, I thought this could end it all. This could stop it. This could shut the demons up that I am fighting with in my head. I was confused. I attempted to take my own life, and I was gasping for air and feeling tightness in my chest, and it was in that moment that I realized that there was something else. There was something bigger. I was alive, I was well, and there was a damn good reason for it. So I still knew I needed help though, and that's when I turned to the gym. And I started working out religiously because not only was I unhappy with the way I felt inside, but I was seriously hating the way I felt about my body and the way that it looked. So I was living your stereotypical bodybuilder lifestyle with, carrying around gallons of water, prepped meals, and literally I would work out every single day before school just so that I could be good to go by practice and not be too tired. So, I started falling in love with this feeling. It was energizing, it was amazing. I felt so good. And I knew, by that time I knew that I had to give this to other people as well. But something was still missing for me. Despite the physical changes, the inner changes were minimal. Let me see about this. This is not showing you guys what's next. But anyways, we'll keep going. So despite the physical changes, my inner changes were actually very minimal. And a few years later, I ended up being reported to my school by a few friends because I was still showing lots of clear signs of pain and depression. So I ended up going to therapy, and therapy helped me to realize that without the passionately dark depths of me, I could not have the passionately bright depths of me. And honestly, this is something that I knew that I needed to figure out. And what it came down to was me realizing that, like I said, those physical changes were not enough. And it was literally in that moment that I realized that it came down to fitness being about building more than just a body. It was really about shifting the focus to self-love, beliefs, and mindset. More than just a body, self-love, beliefs, and mindset. Now, of course, it comes down to understanding the difference between self-love and self-loathe. And the thing is, honestly, what we focus on, we're going to find more of. And whatever we choose to focus on the most, if it's negativity, we're going to just keep manifesting more of that negative energy into our lives. And what I realized was that I was focusing so much on my depression and my anxiety and wondering, oh, am I going to get through this day feeling normal? I was focusing on that so much that there was no space for anything positive or inspiring to come in, and I was literally just creating more of it. So I had to shift, of course. And honestly, when I shifted this focus, everything began to change for me. And it really is a matter of what you're focusing on in life, because we will always manifest more of it. And honestly, we get to choose everything in our life. Literally, everything is a choice. And we have to recognize what space we're acting from. And we get to decide every day to act from a space of self-love or self-loathe. It is literally, and I'm emphasizing this because it's so key, it is a choice. So, when it comes to going to the gym, for example, you could walk in with self-loathe, right, on your brain, and you're like, ugh, I just hate going to the gym because if I don't go to the gym, then I'm just going to keep putting fat in all these different areas, and I hate my body, and I don't even know what I'm going to do, and then I have to go home, and I have to cook this meal that I won't even enjoy. Ugh, I just hate it. Or you can come from a place of self-love, and you can say, wow, I'm so happy and grateful that I get to go to the gym today and get myself closer to the next level. I'm so happy that I can go home and cook this nutritious meal for myself and fuel my body with what it truly deserves, knowing that it's going to help me to stay consistent on my journey of growth and development. Very different, right? So I am one of those speakers who requires some audience participation. So before I even ask, can everybody just show me your hands? Like, yes, I will participate. Awesome, you all just promised me. So I'm going to ask you guys right now, if you could do me a favor and just share with me when I raise my hand your favorite thing about yourself. What do you love the most? Okay, go. Awesome, awesome. I love it. I heard eyes and I heard sense of humor. Can we get it a little bit louder? What do you love about yourself? Energy. What did you say?
I am me.
You are me. I love that. You're not me. You are you. But I am me. That is awesome. Very cool. Okay. So now, I would love for you guys to just get to know each other. I mean, I'm sure you came with someone you know, but if you could just turn to the person next to you and share with them, like look them in the eyes and truly own the fact that this is who you are. So if you could just turn to someone around you and just share with them your favorite thing about yourself.
Yeah, I'm recording for it all.
Awesome, awesome. Does anyone have anything they want to share?
I get to sit in amazement.
I love it. I see a lot of confidence radiating in this room. Beautiful, lots of laughs, cute little smiles. Cool. Okay, so did anybody hear something from their partner that they want to share with the room? I'm hearing laughs. You do? Let's hear it. You did at the same time? You guys both said your brains. That's amazing. Like, is it the intelligence? Is it the way you think? Like, what is it that you love? Intelligence? You don't know each other? That's crazy. Well, now you have to get to know each other, right? That's really cool. Anybody else, when they were talking to the person next to them, did you love something that they said? Yes, I would love to hear it. You love what? Life. That's amazing. I'm going to steal what you love. That's awesome. Cool. I love it, you guys. That's amazing. You know, the reason why I'm having you do that, or had you do that, and something that I would encourage you to do every day, is because we are conditioned not to show ourselves that love. We are wired to fuel ourselves with more self-loathe than self-love. And it's so important that we recognize the things that we love the most about ourselves, because our best qualities are our best assets. And these are the things which allow us to serve at an even higher level and honestly just achieve anything that we desire in life. So throughout the day, our minds are processing all these different events, these different things others have said, things you have said. Literally, you're walking around, you see something, your mind is processing that. And I don't know if you guys know, I mean, this is in the slideshow, but since it's not showing, I'm going to explain it. You guys know the movie Inside Out? I think it was Inside Out. I'm seeing some oh yeses and some smiles. Really cute movie. So remember how they like walk through and there's all these different balls and they're like in the shelves and they're like, I'm sad, like sadness grabs it. Like happiness is like storing them and then like happiness is running around trying to like pick all of them up when they fall. Okay, just keep that visual in mind. So that's literally what's happening in your brain. Like you're going through your life and you're seeing things happen, you're seeing people say things, or someone looks at you a certain way and you process it. Similarly though, if a negative thing happens, we attach negative emotions to the experience. So then, moving forward, if something were to happen, or that experience comes up again, or that circumstance, our mind is processing that just to remind us how to respond moving forward. It's like a protection mechanism, in all honesty. So you're literally protecting yourself from something that potentially couldn't even happen again, right? Because the past doesn't actually have to equal the future. But we're doing this, say, okay, let's see. I'm just going to skip through this so we can get to it. Sweet. We've done this. We've done that. We've done this. We're at this. Okay. Well, now it's working. This is great. So that's what I was talking about for those of you who don't know Inside Out. But anyways, yeah, so we're processing these different things and we start connecting emotions to experiences. So when these experiences come again, we connect the same emotion. Now, I'm going to reference another Disney movie because why not? How many of you have seen Frozen or at least know of the movie Frozen? Awesome, that's so cool. One of my favorites. So Elsa, she's born with these special powers, right? And throughout her young life, she really struggles to control them. And it even leads to the near death of her sister. So because of this, she processes this event as a negative experience. And all these layers layer up, and she begins to see this as a negative thing. She forms a belief that her powers are not meant for good. So she actually begins to hide from the world, and she hides from herself, she hides from her power, she hides from everybody, because she is fearful that she is going to hurt them. So another example of this could be seeing a failure as a loss rather than an opportunity. And the thing that's really important here is to recognize that whatever it is that you're rooted in, right? Because as I mentioned, you get to choose what to be rooted in. Whatever you're rooted in is going to impact the way you process things, the way you assimilate to situations, the way you go through your day. So let's say you are going through your day, you're in a place of self-loathe. It's going to be much harder for you to recognize these emotions and release them, right? Like we see Elsa, she has a really hard time releasing these negative experiences, releasing the things that are holding her back from moving forward. And it's so important that we recognize what space we're acting from. Again, it is so important because when we can recognize and release it from a place of self-love, then we can move forward, just as we see Elsa do in the famous scene of her literally letting it go. So, next thing I want to talk about is another very simple example that I think a lot of people in this room could potentially relate to. So, if you see your business fail or begin to fail, you could form this belief that the success that you desire is not possible. You could see it as a complete loss. You could see it as a total failure without seeing, when you're rooted in love, you could potentially see it as this great opportunity for something even better to come into your life, right? Something even better could manifest from this. And if you truly believed that success is the only option, you would take action that aligns with that belief, because all of our actions come from our beliefs, right? And literally, when we're forming these beliefs, they are then determining the actions we're taking, or maybe the thoughts that we're having. And it's just as I mentioned before, right? If you connect negative emotions or knowledge to an experience, and you don't act in that space of love to recognize that, it's going to be so hard to actually release it so you can move forward in your life. Now, the next thing is, you, like I mentioned, you literally get to choose what to be rooted in. Like, it's the most powerful choice you can have, and it's so key, because when you are rooted in love, you can act from a space of love. You can give yourself love. It's something that I always share with my own clients, or really with people that I encounter, because you know when you have a message inside you, it's like, I have to get it out. So it'll come up in conversations. But basically, like, the more love that you have within, then the more love you can radiate out into the world. And then, of course, the more love you'll be able to receive, right? Because everyone will be doing it. So it'll be just this one happy place of love. Like I said, you get to choose. And when you choose to be rooted in love, you can live a life of abundance, of whatever it is that you desire. Positivity, opportunity, anything. This is what happens when you're rooted in love. And today, because why not give away a gift, if you would like my best tips, tricks, tools, and strategies, I mean, these are things that I use for my mindset every day to build more than just a body, like I mentioned, then I would love for you to just whip out your phones, because I'm pretty sure everybody has phones. I mean, just like whip them out and text GIFTED to 33444, and it's literally going to prompt you with that exact message, and then you'll just respond with your email, and then you'll get them, and I'll literally be sending them out, like, immediately. Obviously, you guys know how that works. And then, this is like my favorite slide, I'll be honest. When life gives you free stuff, take it and run. Because I am also giving away 20 of those books. So this is my book that he mentioned, Believe Your Way to Badass. I'm going to be doing a signing arc, sign my name on it, but I want to have enough time with you guys to actually connect. So I'll write like a little personal note. But there's 20 free in the back. This is an interactive guide to redefining your beliefs, developing your self-love, and manifesting your way to your best, most badass self. So literally, if you're wondering, is this book for me? If you are that person who is looking to take to the next level in any area of your life, it's absolutely worth it for you. So essentially, I believe that we can always grow, we can always develop, we can always improve. And I want to give 20 people in this room an opportunity to have that for free and to do exactly that. It's interactive because I believe that when we implement action, then we're more likely to see the success, right? Because it's easy to just read and not actually take action, but this is going to prompt you with the tools, with the journaling, with the actual steps to take in order to do exactly that. So, if that's something that interests you, I will be at that table right back there giving those away. And that's it. So I will see you back there. Super excited. Thanks for having me.
Didn't you do incredible? Talk about sticking on your feet and shoes like that. So we're going to do a quick few things in housekeeping. All right, first of all, there is a testimonial booth out before you, and it's your opportunity for the lesson that you learned today to go back there and share what inspired you, what was your takeaway, how did it impact your life, how you're going to use something that you learned in your business, personally, whatever it is. I want you to take the opportunity to go out there and share your testimony with the speakers.
I'm so excited. I just got off live. Did you guys love it? Tell me if you loved it. I absolutely had so much fun. Let's see what people commented. You guys are amazing. You go, girl. I love you guys. Thank you. I'm going to do a book signing. I'll just do another live for that, okay? I'll see you guys soon. Bye. Let me know what you loved the most. What was your main takeaway?